Nature's intelligence functions with effortless ease, with carefreeness, harmony, and love. And when we harness the forces of harmony, joy, and love, we create success and good fortune with effortless ease. Therefore, an integral being knows without going, sees without looking, and accomplishes without doing. Hello, my spiritual beings, and welcome to Deeply Divine, where we dive into topics that are deeper than the eyes can see. As part of this 7-part series on the laws of success, we are going to explore the 4th spiritual law of success, which is the law of least effort. You guys, I freaking love this law because it just justifies the idea that you don't have to have everything figured out in a day. You don't have to accomplish your goals in one day. And this law is the perfect example of how to navigate through your journey and know that everything is coming together so beautifully. So in Vedic science, the age-old philosophy of India, this principle is known as do less and accomplish more. Ultimately, you come to a state where you do nothing and accomplish everything. Can you guys imagine a life where you don't have to wake up to a 9 to 5 every day? A life where you have the financial freedom and all the free time you deserve. Like, could you imagine that? Well, it is possible. If you observe nature at work, you'll see that least effort is expended. Grass doesn't try to grow, it just grows. Fish don't try to swim, they just swim. Flowers don't try to bloom, they just bloom. The intrinsic energy of nature is to just be, to just simply be. It is human nature to make our goals manifest into physical form easily and effortlessly. So think about that. Think about that for a second. If you are a millennial like myself, then I'm sure you've found yourself freaking out about your next move and how you were going to accomplish all of these big goals. And when you take a step back and just let the idea of allowing things to unfold organically, when you just allow things to unfold, anything you want and everything you want will be yours. We were placed on this earth to do and be whatever it is we want to be, and to have whatever it is we want, therefore making it our birthright to do so. It is your birthright to have whatever it is that you want. You see, we live in a society that conditions people to work hard and spend countless hours expending energy. You know, we're taught this from day one. You know, work hard. Work really hard so you could get into a really good college and go to a really great 9 to 5 job and make a lot of money. And so we do this in an effort to maintain a certain standard of living, when in fact, these standards that society has created, creates friction the moment we surrender to the burden of trying to live up to certain standards. And the moment we do that, the moment we try to live up to these standards, is the moment we create friction in a frictionless universe. Nature's intelligence functions effortlessly, frictionlessly, and spontaneously. When you are established in the knowledge of your true self, when you know yourself, you can easily make use of this law. easily. By reaching the pinnacle of self-awareness, it becomes second nature to remove the filters of society. Remove these filters that create an enormous amount of friction. Things such as politics, religion, the media, and social hierarchy create resistance in an otherwise carefree universe. It is okay. It is okay to have a perspective on the filters of society. That's fine. But are your beliefs limiting your ability to see the bigger picture? Are you so wrapped in a cause that you've forgotten that the universe and anything that occupies energy in the universe were meant to coexist? Are you so wrapped in what society's trying to feed you that you're forgetting we were placed on this earth to coexist? Think about that. Think about that and ask yourself that every time you find yourself defending your beliefs, defending your political beliefs and what you believe in politically. Know that least effort is expended when your actions are motivated by love. Because nature is held together by the energy of love, not the low vibration of politics, the media, labels, and social hierarchy. Those are not the things that hold nature together. All of these things were formulated with the motive to control and divide and brainwash those who lack a sense of self-awareness. When you seek power and control over people, you waste energy. When you seek money or power for the sake of the ego, you spend energy chasing the illusion of happiness instead of enjoying happiness in the moment. When you seek money for personal gain only, you cut off the flow of energy to yourself and interfere with the expression of nature's intelligence, which is to just be. But when your actions are motivated by love, there is no waste of energy. When your actions are motivated by love, your energy multiplies. And the surplus energy you gather and enjoy can be channeled to create anything that you want. It takes so much energy to seek the approval of others, and even more energy to live up to a standard that is based on the wants and needs of the ego. Could you imagine a flower not blooming because it knew its petals would be purple and not pink? Or a bird deciding not to migrate for the winter because it splashed some water on its feathers that day and worried what the other birds would think? Could you imagine that? It's so silly. But it happens all the time in society. When your internal reference point is the ego, you create excuses. When it is the spirit, you create miracles. When your internal reference point is your spirit, you can become immune to societal filters and expectations. You will become immune to criticism and unfearful of any challenge, thus harnessing the power of love and using all of that energy creatively for the experience of affluence and evolution. Know thyself, know yourself. Don't let society define you. In order to do that, we have to embrace the energy of acceptance by simply making the commitment to accept people, situations, circumstances, and events as they occur. Be fully aware that this moment right now, as you listen to this podcast, this moment is as it should be, because the universe is as it should be. When you struggle against this moment, you're actually struggling against the entire universe. And this is a big universe. Instead of struggling against the universe, live in the moment. Accept things as they are and not as you wish they were in this moment. I actually personal trained a girl, and she had a tattoo that read, "In this moment." And at the time, I thought it was the silliest thing. I thought, why does she have a tattoo that says "in this moment"? What? But then I realized I had not evolved mentally, and so it didn't register to me at the time the deeper meaning of that tattoo. And so I can't help but think about her and that tattoo. Live in the moment, guys. Don't stress about tomorrow. Don't stress about the future. Focus on now. Focus on being your best self. In addition to that, cultivate the energy of responsibility by holding yourself accountable for your own feelings and not blaming anyone or anything for your situation, including yourself. Know that everything is as it should be. If you are late to work, then you are meant to be late to work. If you woke up this morning and you were beaming, you were so happy, then you are meant to be that happy. If you don't have everything figured out and you don't even know what to do next, it's okay. The universe will provide you with everything that you need. Just focus on embracing the current moment. Take responsibility by holding yourself accountable for your own feelings. Responsibility means the ability to have a creative response. All problems contain the seeds of opportunity. And this awareness allows you to take the moment and transform it to a better situation or thing. So by taking responsibility of your own feelings, you place yourself in a position where you're not pointing fingers at others for how you feel. And so if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, you're not taking that out on anyone, because you know that your feelings are your own. Your feelings have nothing to do with anyone else. And I'm sure we've all dealt with, people who aren't having a good day and they try to take it out on you. They try to take that bad energy out on you. But when you learn the power of being responsible for your own feelings, you'll be able to recognize that whatever negative energy that someone else is exuding towards you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Once you do this, every so-called upsetting situation will become an opportunity for the creation of something beautiful. Every so-called tormentor and tyrant will become your teacher. If you choose to interpret reality in this way, you will have many teachers around you and many opportunities to evolve. So if someone snaps on you and you don't know why, rather than being reactive, take that situation and try to harness the lesson out of that interaction. Why are they snapping on me? Where is this coming from? What does this have to do with me? If you choose to interpret reality in this way, you will have many teachers around you. So learn the lesson and evolve. But in order to evolve, you must establish your awareness and defenselessness and relinquish the need to convince or persuade others of your point of view. You see, it's so easy to be reactive. If someone says something we don't like, it's so easy to be reactive. But rather than going that route, rather than wasting your energy trying to prove your point, relinquish that need to convince or persuade others of your point of view. Because if you observe people around you, you'll see that they spend 99% of their time defending their point of view. Politics. It's what people do in politics. It's what we see during the election. These people spend so much energy, so much money, so much time trying to defend their point of view to get people to vote for them. Do not waste your energy trying so hard to prove a point. Because the moment you become defensive, blame others, and do not accept and surrender to the present moment, your life meets resistance. Instead, allow yourself to be open-minded and desist from defending your point of view. Ride that divine wave and become one with the present moment. Do this, and you will experience a fire, a glow, a sparkle of ecstasy throbbing in every living sentient being. In this joyful, simple freedom, you will know without a doubt in your heart, that what you want is available to you whenever you want it.